Let's go.
You guys missed a funny thing, but too bad.
Yeah, it was kind of personal. It was funny, but
No, I was talking about the stuff you got to do for love.
Oh yeah,
Stuff you got to do for love. The physical tasks.
Yeah.
Of finding a woman.
Yeah, I just had a fun family experience. We all went into battle together.
Against who?
Yeah, we had an in-house tournament at our gym.
Oh right, yeah.
And we brought so like other people came to fight us, and
Nice.
every single member of my family fought in the tournament.
That's pretty tight, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I got to it was
Full warrior tribe.
it was well, I mean, I'm now a retired warrior. I'm a peaceful warrior now.
Yeah.
I'm only recanting, what it was like to be in the throes of what I do best.
Yeah.
Please don't call me back to what I do best.
Why? Oh, you won't do tournaments or no anymore?
I mean, maybe I'll compete once at every belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't want to have to unleash that demon on
Yeah.
a consistent basis.
I got you.
It's for the benefit of the community.
That's the black kung fu master inside of you.
Yeah. I can't help
It's too much power. It's too deadly.
that. Because I'll be here with it, and I'll be there with it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't want to, you know what I mean?
You're saying it'll take over.
It will take over. It will take
Gotcha.
over. I don't want to be here and there with it on a regular basis.
Yeah.
because-
You just calibrated every belt, you say.
Yeah. Dude, also it's like getting ready to like be like mentally preparing to fight two people that are coming to your gym to show that they're better than you
In front of your whole family?
in front of your family, right? And like with my
Jeez.
family,
I didn't even think about the stakes until you said that.
I have to be able to inspire my family even in defeat, if that is going to be the case. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Jeez.
Because they have to still be able to like
Yeah,
press
yeah,
forward
yeah,
and be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, we still got this.
Yeah. Do you know how the belt system came about? How what a black belt, like where it started from?
Whoopings.
You would you'd wear a white belt when you first started, and if it got dark enough from enough experience, it would turn to like a black belt.
Gross.
And there was no belt, there was no in between thing. That's when you were the master. When you put on enough
Oh, I
time, your
bet.
belt just got like stained with sweat so much that it had become dark, and it's like you were a black belt.
Pretty fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read that recently. I was like, damn, that fucking rules.
Yeah.
And they said the belt grading system was more of a Western thing because people in the West need to know like, well, how close to that am I? It's like you either are, you're either the master or not the master. Like, nah, can we have like grades of master? And they're like, fine.
I've heard similar traditions within jiu-jitsu in certain schools where they the color wears away. So until you're like, say if you have a blue belt, once it becomes like white again, that's when you're ready to be promoted to the next belt.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, that is pretty sick.
That's pretty tight. Yeah, I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
In Canada, they have like the lamest version ever where if you're an engineer, you get this ring that has like ridges in it, and then eventually with time it becomes like smooth when you're like just using your hands all day.
Yeah.
So that's when they know you're a good engineer, when your ring becomes smooth. It's like, I mean, it's not as cool as a dirty black belt. But your soft hands have just been smacking against a keyboard.
Yeah.
for 30
Do we have anything not jewelry that we could do this with?
Yeah. I mean, now, one of the cool things
When
that
you
I
make
got-
gay porn, they give you a cock ring with ridges on it. And after fucking enough guys' asses, it's smooth. That's when they know you're good at making gay porn.
What's like the gay porn star's lifespan? Because female porn stars,
They all either get murdered or overdose by the
Really?
time they turn 18.
Oh, you meant like actual lifespan, or you meant like the career?
I think both. I think I think they all do it and they die. Like I think everyone who makes porn dies in like 3 years.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
zenith of making gay porn is ending up floating face down in like a Hollywood producer's pool.
Yeah, because I know
Or like getting shot in a politician's limo. That's
true. Yeah,
that's as good as it gets.
and they have to be like, he broke in. Gay porn, the famous gay porn star broke into my house. We had a nice long chat, and the cops came and they fucking attacked me. Dude,
Do you
that
remember when
must
they started
suck.
putting Sarah Palin lookelikes in porn? What if gay porn started putting Paul Pelosi lookalikes in it?
Imagine if it wasn't true at all, and like you just got attacked by a hammer, and all of a sudden they're like, "What do they say?" Like, saying "fuck this guy," and you're like, "I didn't fuck that guy."
I've put
Like,
myself in the
I'm saying
headspace
fuck
of an
that guy.
82-year-old man who has to wake up from a hammer coma and hear, everyone thinks you're gay. Fuck. This is the worst day of my entire life. Every living and thinking American human being thinks I'm gay and my skull is in pieces. Fuck.
I'm a gay liar, basically.
I'm a gay geriatric liar.
They think I made it to 80 and I'm lying about being gay. and getting attacked by dudes.
Oh.
No, there's no way to win. That you can't even fight that battle.
No. That's it. You just gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You gotta sit at a different lunch table.
Nah, dude. If he like, I don't know.
No, you can't. The reason why you can't fight that battle is because eventually you're gonna get hostile and your voice is gonna start to elevate, and then
and then you got tears coming out of your eyes. You're not even crying.
yeah,
The whole country's going, told you.
Told you.
But what if he just turned around one day and just rocked Nancy Pelosi? I'm not saying he should hit the Speaker of the House.
If he sucker punched
Imagine if he
Nancy
fully
Pelosi at a
fucking-
podium.
Yes, they're in public at something, and he just fully's like, the fuck off me.
Yeah.
Pushed her down. Now some of the country's gonna be talking like, this guy's kind of a rock star.
yeah, but it was also kind of like a gay spasm. If you,
It's a gay spaz, yeah.
Oh yeah, you do kind of look like a gay guy at a bachelorette party if you push a
push
lady
her.
into like in the reflecting pool in Washington D.C. Bitch.
Ah, damn it, dude.
roll credits.
How can he get out of this? We have to figure out how he can get out of this.
He'd have to
Yeah.
fuck a porn star.
Yeah, but maybe.
We need the Pelosi sex tape.
Yeah, we would have to see it.
But then that's still along the lines of being a pervert. So he's like
can't- yeah, you
fucking
can't-
dudes, fucking porn stars. It's like he needs to
I have a mistress.
completely-
She goes to another school. He can't. It's not gonna fly, dude. We have to watch him insert. We need to see penetration in a Paul Pelosi sex video.
He has to fuck Kim Kardashian.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. I don't know, man. How can he get out of that? They're accusing them of insider trading. The country's like, your whole family's insider
That's what he
trading.
can do. He can be like, I did that.
Yeah.
He cops the charges.
I did the
Yeah.
insider trade.
And then tells us
There's no
which-
way I committed two heinous acts. It was either insider trade or have sex with a homeless guy who then hit me in the head with a hammer.
Yeah, that's on the terms of the deal, he'd have to tell us who in Hollywood's actually having like sex with like gay pool boys or whatever.
Oh, if he had to go to work, he had to do his time in TMZ.
He had to serve time at the end.
He got sentenced to 1.5 years at TMZ.
He had to be like, I didn't do that. Actually, Obama did suck little boys' dicks the whole time. He'd be like, so it's true. Dude, the fucking rumors that go around now about politicians are so. If they truly are all from Russian troll farms, it's like I got to give it up.
Mission accomplished.
yeah.
The whole Michelle Obama has a dick thing. That was wild as fuck. Obama
That
was
was
like
good.
letting little boys in. There were so many wild fucking things that were going. That just ramped up. I think that just ramped up during Trump though. Like everyone would be like, damn man. And before when Obama got elected, I remember a lot of people just being like,
Well,
black guy's the president, but now they're like, yo, that fucking guy's sucking little kids' dicks in the basement of the White
it
House.
is way more fun now. Post Pizzagate, it's been a real blast, to be honest.
dude.
Just knowing that every single one of these people is definitely a confirmed child molester with blood and cum on their hands. Every single one of them is in on it together. They go to the same parties. It's such a fucking relief, actually. Knowing that
also-
it was all fake, like your hunch was correct. It's all a show, and all they're doing is fucking children. It's been cool.
Yeah, true. That is true. But also when people like, it is funny, they talk about the Clinton body count. It's like, you mean to tell me these people, the pinnacle of power are murdering people? It's like, yeah, I thought that's,
Yeah, no duh.
I always assumed that. I'm
No
like, of course
duh,
they're
dude.
murdering people, dude. Like,
Play a fucking Metal Gear Solid and grow up.
yeah, dude. Like I thought,
fucking
I always thought
loser.
that was like, of course they're getting people fucking killed. That's the whole
Yeah,
game.
wake up, bitch.
The top of, dude, that must be the top of political power. So that is like the actual, aren't they the actual bros?
Giving the order.
They're the actual bros in terms of power. Like if you're the one who gets to say which army goes in and smites another country, I really do think that's like, and you're like in charge of making money and printing money. I'm like, whoa, no more printing money this year. It's the pinnacle of power.
Yeah, you're playing SimCity for real in real life.
Yikes.
I like that.
Do you ever fantasize about this one day?
I would just be looking at the
road.
roads every day like, do I need to add a highway here? That's all I would do if I was in power. If I was looking at like a hologram 3D map of the city, I'd be like, is that highway in the right place? Or should I just smash it and move it over here?
I was a big amusement park guy in SimCity. I stayed building
Nice
to play
of
the
you.
amusement parks.
Yeah.
Or was I playing Sim Park?
You ever played the game Lemons?
Lemmings?
Oh, I thought you were saying, okay.
That was my game.
Lemmings was the shit.
I'm building stairways. I'm digging tunnels.
Dude,
I'm blowing shit up.
Not a single lemming died under my watch, dude.
No
Dude,
way.
you had to
that was
sacrifice
fucking
some
brutal.
lemons. You have to. Dude, we're about to have an arcade here. You're gonna have to be able to
Lemmings
know. You
OSHA
have to
30.
prove that.
Yeah, well, I
No,
guarantee
he
we'll
has
have at
to
least
prove
one
that.
Lemmings game on there.
Let's-
probably.
Sure.
We'll see.
You have to back that up.
We should have a lemmings party.
That's how.
Wow.
Dude, they hit me with Logo Writer. That was the first computer game they ever showed me in school. And I went, what the fuck is this? And they're like, type in F7. And it did a line. I was like, okay. What do you guys show? They were showing me basically computer programming. I was going, okay. And they're like, I don't really care for this. And the teacher's like, check this out, and put it like a long paragraph. And it like drew like a snowflake. And I was like, it's pretty cool, but how do I play this? Like, that's all you do. I was like, this sucks. And then they hit me with lemmings later, and I went, here, now I'm talking. now there's some action. Dude, we had a class called, I went in a Catholic high school. We had did you have computers class in Catholic grade school?
Yeah, but we were mostly learning how to type in a word processor application on an extremely old Apple computer.
So that's, I don't remember. I think we might have done a little bit of that, but there's a tiny school, and they started expanding by just putting like parking trailers outside for different things. So we had a computer trailer.
We did not, but I saw schools like that.
Yeah, we had the computer trailer. So like, dude, you'd be sitting there in class, bored out of your fucking mind, and then you'd be like, all right, it's time for computer class. And I'd be like, holy fucking shit. And you'd walk to the end of the hallway outside the building in the computer trailer.
Which is nice,
And
by
they'd
the
be like,
way.
we're going to play the Oregon Trail for an hour. And I'd be like, fucking thank you. They play the Oregon Trail. Like, you get to write shit on the tombstones. Be like, gay, fuck, pussy. Someone would stumble upon it. Like, a girl would find it and be like, someone wrote pussy. Someone wrote a bad word. Yeah, just be like, here lies fuck. I'd leave like, holy shit, dude. I can't believe I just did that. Oregon Trail was fucking enthralling, dude. But I got the Oregon Trail back at my house, and I was like, this isn't the same.
Not this. It does
Remember
not
trying
hit
playing
the
the
same.
Oregon Trail? It doesn't hit the same.
You need to take your face out of a textbook to fully enjoy it, and know that when you stop playing, it's time to go back to studying. And you're just like, please, I wish this lasted forever.
Oh my god,
I wish I was shooting bear pelts.
that game fucking ruled so hard.
I don't remember it.
Oregon Trail, dude, was so fucking tight. You had to get all the way to the West Coast, and the final level is you have to ford a river, dude.
God help you.
Many souls have left fording that river.
Yeah.
Your ox
I mean,
breaks
it
its
was. I
ankle.
remember the game. I remember people getting into it, but I remember like not feeling it.
I mean, it's a it's a perilous journey. It's not for everybody. What'd you set your rations to? Would you go meager? Was the pace grueling? Like, how are you rocking?
Yeah, I would see how. Let's ration these as much as possible, but let's show them we could put a pace on there, guys. Let's go. Let's fucking go. And then obviously people would break their legs and get bit by snakes and shit.
Yeah, game, dude. You were in a fucking covered wagon. You were it was days go by. They're giving you the news like you'd break an axle. In the meantime, there's a side game where you were hunting.
Yeah.
So you'd have to be sitting there with a mouse trying to shoot animals with like muskets, and then whatever you shot, that's how much meat you had on your wagon.
We had a really
Watch it
cool.
dissipate.
We had a really cool game called Chivalry, and it was like you controlled like a little medieval guy, and you had to do stuff around like the castle town, like catch fucking sacks of grain and shit like that.
What?
And do archery and stuff, and it was just as unplayable as could be because it was so old. But that I get in there, I'd be like, I felt like I was playing a simulation.
We had math castle straight up pissed me off. They hit me with math. I was Oregon Trail, Lemmings, like this shit rules. And like, I think around 5th, 4th grade, they were like, I was like, what is this game? Like, it's a math castle. And I was like, huh? And they're like, if you do a multiplications problem, get it right, you can go to the other room. And I was like, I see through this immediately.
Yeah.
I'm not doing multiplication. I don't want to do multiplication. Can I please play Lemmings? That was a battle. I'm like, I don't want to play math castle right now. You guys aren't tricky. I hate math. I'm not going to, this is not working on me.
Dude.
Hated that.
Did you what was the name of remember the CD-ROM with the encyclopedia on it that came with your Windows 95 computer? Encarta. You remember Microsoft Encarta?
Yes. Yeah. What did that even do? I don't even remember.
It was like an encyclopedia on a CD-ROM.
It was a pre-internet encyclopedia.
You plugged it in. You put that in a.
You put the CD-ROM in the computer, and you could look up, kind of a shitty article on a lot of different stuff. But it also had a like wizard-themed trivia game inside of it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember that.
And so that was probably a pretty sad way to spend a bunch of time as a kid. Let me tell you.
I used to go off on my computer, ski free, and then I used to fuck around in Microsoft Paint for hours.
Get nasty in it.
Spray paint. I would just spray paint.
Hop over to Microsoft Bob for a little bit, check out the house. Microsoft Bob was like,
What the fuck is that?
it was like a little cartoon virtual house, and you couldn't really do anything. Like there was like a CD player in it that could act like you worked as a real CD player with whatever was in the computer.
What?
Yeah, you decorate it with like little stickers and stuff. It was pretty fucking. Again,
I didn't journey that far into Windows. I like stopped at like Minesweeper. I still don't understand how that game works. I'd play that and just be like, I don't.
No, I troned out on Windows 95.
Did you really?
I've never come out.
You went fully into
Still in, yeah.
Man, I was always so disappointed that computers weren't like they were in the movies.
it. You thought you were going to be in there like,
Yeah.
send me in. Wait, why is this thing attached by a wire? What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I had a computer for so long and never did anything with it.
You were ready for quantum computing.
Yeah. I was ahead of my time.
I still to this day don't know what quantum computing is. I have no fucking. I'm like pumped on it, obviously, but I don't know exactly what it is at all. Isn't the whole point of quantum theory that like things exist in like clouds of probabilities?
Yes.
So like, because apparently quantum physics is really good at like figuring out where stuff. It's like nailed in for like setting up experiments. I have no idea. Like it work. They say it works better than like anything for one thing. But then it also doesn't make sense on some level.
I don't know. I think
It's
I
like-
constantly confuse quantum computing and the spaceship from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with the improbability drive.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I think they might be the same thing, actually.
My thing is like we have these guys.
Okay.
We have these. I never saw a movie. I was trying to get around the fact that I never saw that.
So the improbability drive, I think, can take you anywhere in physical space instantaneously, and it does it by like however likely it is that your entire ship disappears and reappears in the correct spot. They find whatever is the opposite least likely thing or whatever. They compute that, and just by computing it, it causes the something like that. I think that's what quantum computing is.
I can buy that.
I'm too high. Help me! I'm stoned, dude.
Quantum computing is a rapidly emerging technology that harnesses the laws of quantum mechanics to solve problems too complex for classical computers.
I don't think that said anything to me. Can you say that one more time?
I actually was reading my phone.
Yeah,
What did you say?
Read that one more time, please.
Quantum computing is a rapidly emerging technology.
Okay, let's stop there for a second.
Marketing buzz.
Happening fast.
That's marketing
All right,
fluff.
all right,
Yeah.
all right,
No,
here we go.
rapidly emerging. It's coming out. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you see. There's one of them. Then the machines
this-
are talking to other machines, and it's spreading.
Disregard. It's marketing buzz.
Yeah, okay, so next sentence.
That harnesses the laws of quantum mechanics
Okay.
Doesn't tell us anything.
to solve problems too complex for classical computers.
That,
Can we just start?
that
Can we
is-
pull up a YouTube of this and actually have it explained?
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of now. I'm curious.
I think it's just going to get worse.
No way. Yeah. Every time
I want a 2.5 minute video on what quantum computing is.
I've been trying to read
And
about
if there isn't
quantum
one,
mechanics.
we'll make one. We'll figure it out and we'll explain it in 2.5.
Dude, I want to understand quantum mechanics so bad, and it just I read about it and I just go, well, that stuff seems cool.
I found the 3-minute and 53-second version.
Yeah, because that's what we
and then
need.
we can cut
we
this
need
out
to know
if
what
we need
quantum
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
but I bet you this will be pretty good stuff.
I think so too. It's about time. I mean, we got to get to the bottom of this. Isn't that nice though? You're out, you're chilling, all of a sudden, like, yeah, I guess maybe I'll learn something about quantum computing.
I think
You
it
hear about it all the time. It's like when they haven't really even fully explained AI yet. AI was like this thing. They're like, it's AI. Will it destroy us? And it's like, I'm pretty sure it's still a bunch of nerds making fucking battle bots.
Well, yeah, exactly. The from what I understand, we'll never achieve like truly like perfect AI because we're too far from understanding like the nature of human creativity. So we can't program it
Yeah, true.
or something like that.
No, that makes sense.
I'm an idiot, remember? Don't quote me.
No, that makes perfect sense. I mean, we
What
can't.
do we got?
Let's get with it.
I'm about to hit Danny with trivia.
I know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Danny.
Oh, it's a girl.
All right.
Crap. Be prepared to get confused, fellers.
Quantum computing is coming. But when? And what's there to know?
So am I.
Why are the subtitles in French or some
Just
weird...
about every computer you've ever used relied upon classical computing, or binary computing,
I know about
where
that.
information is stored in bits, represented by either a 0, off, or a 1, on. Quantum computing uses qubits, or quantum bits, that can represent ones, zeros, or both a 1 and a 0
A 10.
at the same
A
time.
10.
Off on.
This
on,
means
on,
quantum
off, off, off,
computers can perform computations exponentially faster and more efficiently. In 2019, for example, Google
Checks out.
claimed its quantum computer solved a problem that would take the world's fastest supercomputer 10,000 years to complete. Big names in tech like IBM, Microsoft, AWS, and Google are pushing them. So what does that mean for the future of computers? Here are 4 things you need to know about quantum computing. It's a security threat. Even the most advanced security measures faster, much faster.
Shoot on sight.
Most
If you see a
encryption
quantum
systems that
computer,
protect
destroy it.
data, including those used by
Understood?
government servers
Danny, what's the
and
next
Fortune
point?
500 companies, rely on extremely tough math. It simply takes computers and humans too long to do the math to reveal the encryption keys.
What the
Like
fuck's this lady talking
tens of
about?
thousands
She's
of
talking about
years.
encryption.
Experts believe quantum computers can perform those calculations in minutes.
Oh, to, like
Quantum
encrypt
computers
stuff?
will undoubtedly
Yeah.
change the landscape.
Well, why don't we
of
get
data
quantum
security.
encryption?
And IBM
Well, yeah, we're going to have to
is
upgrade
already
to
working
it
on a
because
quantum
everything that's
algorithm
encrypted now
to
could
defend
be
against
cracked
quantum
by
threats,
a quantum
which
computer
you can read more about
trivially.
here and in the description box below.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
That's bad.
Yeah.
It's rocket science. Well, kind of. Quantum computing's main appeal is that it solves problems faster, so it's a natural fit for applications that need to process huge amounts of data, like aerospace logistics, drug manufacturing molecular research, or other fields involving chemical processes at an atomic level.
Dude, did they
There
make
won't be many
COVID?
practical applications for at least a decade, according to experts. And especially
Yeah, right.
for
There's
the
gonna be a
average
criminal
business user, it's important
application,
to note quantum
and it's going to be
computers aren't
for
meant to replace
cracking
classical
encryption on
computers,
like
which are
consumer
still
products and
ideal
shit
for
like
email
that.
and
Like they're going to
desktop
be able to get
publishing.
into your house.
They're just a different tool.
Someone's
to
gonna be able to
solve
watch my
specific and more advanced problems. There's business value in it. Even in its infancy, experts anticipate quantum computing will revolutionize industries like finance, pharmaceuticals,
Yeah.
AI, and
all
automotive
super
over the next
villains.
several years.
Yeah.
Quantum computing is especially useful for simulation.
They didn't tell us what the fuck it is,
for
dude.
Instance,
Not yet. There's, like, all this is
pharmaceutical companies will have the
horseshit.
ability
Yeah,
to
this is all
simulate
marketing.
interactions
Bullshit, dude.
that aren't possible to simulate on a classical computer.
I think
To
the
accelerate the
intro is where
discovery
they
of
explained
new
it, where
molecules
they
and
said
Ones and
instead
zeros,
of ones and
but
zeros,
you
it's
won't
ones,
have one.
zeros, and ones
Never
and
mind
zeros.
That's why it's
inhibit
quantum,
costs.
'cause it can be off and
Quantum
on-
computers
off and
require
on at the same
cold to
time.
operate.
Yeah.
Extreme cold, like absolute zero, vacuum of space cold.
What?
IBM, AWS, and others now offer access to quantum computing resources in the cloud.
What the
as a means of helping
fuck? They put them in
businesses
the
and
space. They put them in
researchers
space,
prepare for the
dude.
quantum future. But don't hold your breath waiting for a quantum iPhone. Click the link above. or in the
Dude, there's
description
stuff they're
below
not telling
to
us,
learn more
dude.
I
about
don't
the
know what
challenges
any
and
of that meant
opportunities
at
of
all.
quantum
Dude,
computing.
there's computers in space
What
right
are
now
your
that can get your
predictions for the future
credit
of
card
quantum
stuff.
computing? How do you anticipate it will impact your organization?
Oh my god.
Leave your
This
thoughts
makes
in the
me throw up.
comments and be sure to hit that like button.
It's over. I'm telling you.
Is that lady a robot?
You combine that with the fact that people are wearing Apple Watches that are storing all their biometric data 24 hours a day. It's over.
Dude, but what does the one
We're about to get punished.
what does a 1 and 0 in the same spot even mean on a computer?
don't
How
know.
how does that even work, dude?
I don't know.
I think it means that there can't be a mistake in the coding, right? Is it like
Well, all coding can't have mistakes in it,
Yeah.
or it won't work.
well for sure, but then if you do have a mistake, it will still work.
That would be a bug.
But do you know what I mean?
a bug.
Now you're talking about like a thing crashing or not crashing. Like if you can't rely on the results, it doesn't work.
Well, I mean, but isn't that why things crash when they can't solve a problem? Like if when your
No,
computer,
that's when they run out of resources. Typically, if something crashes, it's because of a bug.
gotcha.
So what you run into is that like so you can crack any encryption if you do enough math about it, and using the ones and zeros method would take thousands of years to like get someone's Wi-Fi.
That's the problem.
password.
They say
Yeah,
solve a
But-
problem.
So why? How come adding the 1 and 0 together makes that only take a little bit less time?
Because it's like already did that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I guess it's simultaneously running. Yeah, maybe where every one is, it's simultaneously running. Well, what if there was a 0 there, and whenever one, maybe there was a 0 there, and it does like this crazy, in real time calculation of all the possibilities.
I don't know. I wish that lady fucking explained that.
That lady sucked at explaining stuff, dude.
She basically said it's on site.
And they're dangerous.
It's a threat.
So
That's
maybe-
it. That's her quote. It's a threat, dude. Let me see a quantum computer. It's over.
Dude, they said
Curtain.
that they need the cold of space to actually do their thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. I feel
don't
like there's some
know.
stuff they're not telling us right now.
I feel like
There's computers in space right now, and they're like, yeah, dude, we're being like, you know.
I feel like if that's such an emergent, exciting technology, why did she say, why didn't you guys forget about it for 10 years and not explain what it actually does?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you might somehow be able to see their space computers through satellites or something, or through like telescopes and shit. Like there might be a way that like a human can like see something that has to be explained.
Do you think Zuck has a quantum space computer?
Dude, I think the Stargate program actually exists. So yeah, I could fuck with that.
I've read a lot about the Stargate program.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, that's a fucked up scenario, dude. The guys coming out of that and the whole military is being like, yo, these guys are crazy, dude. Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
We fired them. These guys are fucked up. We didn't do that. Yeah, I got deep into a remote viewing hole.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Remote. Come on.
It's pretty tight.
What did you learn?
I don't know. It's just there. I mean, I've tried it. There's an
tried
app
remote view?
There's an app called the RV Tournament online.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so fun. There's an RV tournament online, and you can practice remote viewing.
Yeah.
And they
Against another person?
technically you don't know who they are, but you get like ranked and stuff.
Okay. How's your ranking?
I was decent when I first started, but I've slipped. I'm terrible
Yeah.
now.
What'd you be seeing?
It's just like you'll sit there, it'll give you like the target number. It'll be like the target number is this, and you just sit there and you have a little screen on your phone. You can draw kind of like you're trying to get into like a completely blank state, and whatever images start entering your mind, you want to get like a sense of which ones are the right ones. So like I don't know, it's hard. I tried it. I'm not a remote viewer. I want it to be so bad.
Yeah.
But sometimes you do get those eerie similarities where it's like you were drawing like a certain thing, you look at a picture and it's like, damn, that matches up. And then it's right and you go, what the fuck? But then I'll get like 12 wrong. I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking dumbass. I don't have any psi capabilities.
You were remote viewed last week on the.
That is true.
Trivia time.
That is
Yeah.
true. But I
Well,
practiced.
pretty crazy.
I think I remote viewed this
practiced.
moment because I meant to bring whiteboards for each of us that had little markers with them just for a moment, just like
For Final Jeopardy?
for whatever reason would come up. Like this would be a perfect
Talking about for Final
a
Jeopardy.
remote viewing competition.
Ooh.
We could do it. We'll do it right now. All right, here we go. Hold on. Do you already have the question in mind, Danny?
Yep.
Is a target acquired?
Yep.
So we're all gonna try to answer it before he asks it.
We have to write it down on our phones. We can't influence each other.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, that'll be actually.
Okay.
Let me see. We'll text Danny. I'll have to text Danny Dubs. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry for listeners at home. We're trying to enter the fucking.
Do you need any like hints, like
No, dude.
place?
No, dude. No, dude.
Okay.
No, dude. No, dude. No, dude.
That's my answer.
You have to hold it in your mind. Can you please, for me, can you hold it in your mind right now?
It's in there.
What the answer is?
Oh well, we didn't talk about that.
Well, the thing has. What are you talking about? He has to hold it in his
I
mind.
didn't know he was gonna hold it in his mind.
Yeah, that's-
All right, it's in there.
You gotta
I have
access it.
I have a visual in my mind right now.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
I just
Okay.
texted you
I
mine.
have to text you a new one. I'm sorry.
And dude, the other thing too is like you can throw like the themes of imagery too. You don't have to nail it, but if you can kind of
Well,
rope
we'll
it.
know. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, I sent mine. So we're doing the vision. No, I was gonna do the question. What the question was about. Now I just said
No,
hold the
I
question.
did the
I just
answer.
the answer.
Yeah, I just did.
I saw this coming.
I did the
knew
general.
he was gonna do that.
No, I'm telling you, I did the general sense of what we were going to be talking about.
Okay.
Okay. That's
I had the answer of the question. in
Oh,
my head.
that's what I meant.
Okay. So the question is, what were the earliest forms of contraceptive made from?
It was like animal intestines or something.
Yeah. The answer, I would say lamb.
yeah. I think it was goat intestines.
Yeah.
Crocodile dung.
Crocodile shit.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's a
'cause
fucking that's a wild
No one
thing.
will fuck you if you have
The hell?
crocodile shit on your dick.
It's also like, no, you can't fuck me in the ass. It's
Do
like,
not fuck my beautiful daughter. Her pussy is full of crocodile shit.
oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's a deterrent, Danny. It's not a contraceptive.
The hell? Okay.
Yeah.
What was your answer?
Damn. Imagine going on a date back then. You're like walking through the Nile and you realize the girl's father packed her pussy full of crocodile shit.
You've got her like knocked out over your shoulder. Smell.
So yeah.
Goodness gracious.
What did you guys say? Mine, I was way off.
My answer was the Rolling Stones.
Okay, that's more of a pussy getting situation.
Has to do with pussy. I was
I'm
picturing
thinking Stones is probably Stone Age is probably where my brain went.
Probably.
Probably
I
around.
get that.
Yeah, I was a boat.
You could see. I was
picturing a beautiful dock, a boat at a dock at sunset. But that was probably the first layer. I usually get through that stuff and get like to the heart of the matter. But
Yeah, that's probably what happened to me too. I said torpedo.
oh, we had a bit. I might have had interference coming from you.
Yeah,
I probably got into your head. I was supposed to get into Danny's.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
yeah.
Hate when that happens, man. But no, the Stargate program is pretty nuts, dude. They're just apparently the guys who write these books about it. Everyone claims they're just complete liars, but they claim they're just chilling in the military, and dudes like found them, and are like, "Yo, what do you think about like psychic capabilities?" And they'd be like, "I don't know." And like, "Do you want to? Can we test you for them?"
Is that like Burn After Reading or whatever that movie was called?
Men Who Stare at Goats.
Men Who Stare at Goats. Sorry.
Yeah, and there's these dudes that claim they're
I've
doing
never seen
wild
either
stuff.
of them.
There's like guys who are also in it. We're like, yo, that's fuck. They're totally completely full of shit liars.
Like, excuse me, you look like you believe in weird shit. Would you mind coming into
That's what they wrote about. They'd have to
Yeah.
be like kind of sussed out.
Did they have any idea what kind of criteria they were looking for when they picked a subject?
No.
old heads kicking game
Someone
in
they
the
wanted
corner?
to fuck.
Yeah.
When they had a view, no. What they would do is you'd be in a room that was sealed off. Like if they put if this is all walled in, people would sit on the other side, and they had an envelope, and the envelope would be on there, and they would.
But how would they pick who to invite to this?
They would go to local bars and listen for a guy to be like, I knew that was going to happen.
There apparently was like there was like criteria for people who might have psychic capability, and there was like a whole laundry list of things.
See if that's.
Yeah.
Can we find that list?
Yeah, I think there was like a whole. I think it was like sensitivities, or I forget, but they would like suss dudes out and be like, "This guy probably has it."
It's probably just a matter of training the ability.
Perhaps, yeah. They claim that the.
What would you look at, like? It's an actual list.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. What would it be? Indicators.
Of psychic ability?
Yeah.
Whoa.
This is golden child shit.
This better bring us to a government website.
We're about to find out
I want the
individually
official.
if any of us are the chosen ones.
I want the fish.
Yeah, all this stuff's in the birth chart, dude. I don't want to see the birth chart. I want to see.
Man, I just had somebody tell me to look up, what is it? Human design, which
What is it?
involves my birth chart. Like apparently I have to have like the time and the birthday, like the birthday and the time to put in some chart. And it tells you about yourself.
Oh yeah, so that's your birth chart.
Yeah, yeah.
It's supposed to completely tell you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, strange coincidence. That was just yesterday.
You claiming to have viewed this?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We were supposed to be talking about, I'm supposed to find out whether or not I'm like, she's curious to find out what category I am, whether like I'm a manifester or all right, that's the only one I remember.
You talking about Sonia?
No.
She'd manifest a fucking dick pic. What she wants. Oh shit! That just came out of the fucking ether, dude. Look at that. Do you believe in this stuff too?
I'm sorry. What in the world?
That's horny talk for girls. If
came over
girls
you?
talk to you about planets, they're trying to suck you. If a girl even mentions a planet to you, they're trying to gobble your bird down. You gotta be careful, dude.
No, I think that's just all they're capable of caring about.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm
I-
only seeing the birth.
Yeah, I can't find it either. But this guy had a whole list of like the way they found people, and it was
Yeah. Yeah, all that shit is like weird horny talk, like Mercury rising.
yeah,
Like, that's
so horny,
that's
dude.
sex
Stoner
talk.
stuff.
That's Mercury about to bust.
yeah, dude. They're horny as hell.
Mercury come.
If they think about
That's
that
Mercury
shit,
cum.
they're just like, oh my god, dude.
I'm constantly in Mercury. Like my Mercury is always coming. And then you can be in like you can be in different phases. It's like it's weird shit.
Well, dude, there's apparently it was That whole birth chart business was like one of like the predominant views for a while.
Yeah.
They like people really did believe that like the way your whole mental setup is and like what you're going to do, what you're up to aligns with weird planetary positions. And I started reading a book about this and I keep just like forgetting to read.
This shit might be true.
This guy
It might be
claims
real.
this dude claims that he's like, no, he said he's gathered enough evidence where he's like, I can make a decent case that there's a reality to this stuff.
Oh my God. Maybe like women that have mathematical abilities, that's actually like a curse. Like it's keeping them from their natural ability to do what these non-math bitches do, which is astrology.
Just get wet on the planets.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's no secret. Do you remember where you were when you found out that their periods sync up?
I remember I was in the middle school.
What?
Yeah, it was middle school.
You were in middle school when you learned that?
Yeah.
I didn't learn that till I was an adult. It fucking rocked me.
Yeah.
When did you learn that?
I was probably in my 20s.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That like really destabilized me a little.
I thought it was the coolest shit ever.
Yeah. My mom talked about it all the time, and I didn't realize what she was saying. I had like a what is it? The Usual Suspects. Kind of like I found out at the end, like the Kaiser Sose was my mom talking about like her and her girls syncing up the whole time. Because like some girl in middle school explained it to me, like what syncing up was, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh no, I remember hearing and going, "Wow, that's pretty badass. That's like Amazon stuff."
Yeah, I just got freaked out. I had a whole thing in my early 20s about like realizing I was an animal and it like really destabilized me. So I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I thought I was over it, and I learned that, and I went, "What the fuck?"
Dude, my mom
smells your body start.
My mom and her friends had a
Sorry, I'm going down the hole again.
yeah. My mom and her friends had a falling out. Like my mom and one of the ladies in the group had a falling out with the whole entire group, and my mom was like on some like I knew that bitch was fucked up. Like when she came around here, all of our cycles start getting all fucked up. Like that was like in hindsight, that was how my mom knew that bitch.
Is that why they're always checking if one of them's mad at each other? Like they don't get their period for a day, and like, she mad at me? Oh my God, are you mad at me? You remember grade school when girls asked each other that like every 5 seconds?
Yeah, and
I remember watching that and being like, what are these guys doing around here?
yeah,
Oh my God, are you mad at me? I still think about that. I like just watch that out of the corner of my eye, like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
dude, and just like rolling their eyes at each other and shit.
Yeah, it was nonstop. I was completely oblivious to it. I was wholly removed from girl world. And as a grade school boy, I just kind of just looked at them from across the room, and I'd watch them like,
See, you know what?
they would go, talk to each other with no noises. It's like, dude, what the fuck are these guys doing right now?
Yeah, pig lion. Remember,
Dude, ponytails pulled back so hard that it's changing the shape of their face, and just wet with fucking gel or fucking.
I mean, it's got to be
hairspray.
apocalypto for chicks. As soon as the day comes where you're like, you're like an actual woman in the world, it must just be like, boom, 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 boom. It's terrifying.
That's when they learn their power that them grouping up confuses boys.
It does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
they are a herd animal.
Yeah. Tough. It's tough to walk
Yeah.
up and crack the pack unless you've readied the game.
Yeah, they're like they're already starting to peep their social power.
Yeah.
Way before we even know that power even exists.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude,
I'm trying to set records in kickball right now.
Lucy tells me about, like, Lucy's 14 and she's in high school, and she's telling me about every like social web and any kind of disruption to it, and it's all like, she's not like directly involved, but she loves knowing about it, and she's like, you know, it's all high stakes.
Yeah.
And my natural inclination should be like, who cares? This shit's all fucking stupid. But I'm like, no, this is actually her life, and she cares about this stuff.
It's a good
And
point.
I have to like put on yeah. I don't like check out, but I'm just like, I red line trying to like put myself in her brain, and I go and I hold on to it for the entirety of the conversation.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Some would say that's the ultimate sacrifice. That's a lot, man. That's a fucking lot of shit. to think about.
harnessing
I have to
14-year-old girl
hand, I have to hand
Oh,
crank
goodness
the
gracious.
brain simulator on high school girl mode, and I'm like, and I keep it sparking. I'm sparking the fucking generator
It's like in those
for
Matrix
the entirety of the
movies.
conversation.
Unplug them. Pull the plug. Pull
Yeah,
the
you might
plug.
not come back, dog.
Yeah, and then I
You
look
might
for the
get lost
perfect
in that
opportunity
matrix.
to give her like a very serious hug, and I say, "You're the best. I love you." And then I sit down and I just go, "Oh my god." Whoa.
Yeah, you're on the machine. They're like, take him off. He's bleeding. His nose is bleeding.
It's too late. We're gonna have to operate.
You're sitting there like, no, Cindy Vasquez. Like, hey, take him off. We can't take this. It's his first day.
Yeah.
If we take him off now, he might die.
Leave him in. So studies funded by what?
Yeah.
God, dude.
It is kind of fun.
Dude, I got a glimpse one time. I remember Brittany woke up. She was having anxiety at nighttime, and I was like, what's going on? Just tell me. And she just went and unleashed a torrent of like, if this happens and that happens and this person and that person and that person. And I was just like, stop. I've never thought about that many people at once ever. Stop. Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah, you crowded the living room of my mind.
Why are you thinking about that many people right now? Fucking don't do that. What the fuck? Am I
That's what
listening
their
to a
brains are
fucking audio?
wired for.
I know.
Your
it's-
brain is wired to hyper focus on one specific, probably useless task until you get tired. Hers is she has to cast a net over her entire social circle and just brain dump from every single person.
Jesus, man. I got a glimpse and I was
Pulls it onto the
fucking-
deck of her.
Dude,
traveling-
I had to be like, whoa, slow down. Slow down. What the fuck are you doing? I'm going to fucking die. I'm going to die if
Yeah.
I have to listen to that. It was crazy. And I remember I gained an appreciation being like,
Listening to a
whoa.
girl's story is like watching Squid Game. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. It's they might have quantum computing going on. They really might have quantum computing. I mean, they can be in superposition, like they're either mad at me or they're not mad at me.
Or until it's observed, it's both at the same time.
Yeah, off and on at the same time. Off and on.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I mean,
In the final analysis, like, I think this is his fault, actually.
it would take you 10,000 years to blame this on me. I blamed it at you in 5 seconds.
Blaming stuff on someone rules out. If you can completely alleviate yourself from responsibility and just be like,
Dude.
fuck that guy. He
Dude.
fucked me. He fucked me.
When I fuck up, shit, MJ is such a motherfucker. She'll be very quickly like, you fucked this up. I'm like, I know.
It's the worst.
I'm trying
feeling.
to tell you that.
It's the worst feeling for me in the world when I realize when she hits me with I fucked something up. I reject the news. I go, no, well.
No.
Dude, watching her deflate because I don't give her the reaction she wants when she catches me.
Sick move.
Dude, I love it. I own up to it just because it takes that away from her.
If you go, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
Get right back down.
Ours is usually, it's her idea versus my idea, and I do it my way anyway, and it goes wrong. She'll be like, what the fuck? I told you. And I'll be like, I know. The reason we're talking is because I was telling you I was wrong. And she's just like, yeah, well. But if she's wrong, I'm like, who's to say what even went wrong here?
well, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I probably didn't have my heart into your idea, and that's probably why I failed in the first place. But you know what? Let's just do my idea with passion because we learn from our mistake.
Well, it's also
It is the best. She is trying to hold me to an adult standard, and I'm just like, yeah, I know. She is number one.
Yeah.
for sure. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Sometimes you have to make those. You do make those mistakes. It's like, dude. And again, maybe I'm wrong on this, but at the end of the day, there's a hard drive, and someone has to stick their little thing in that. Like, this is the program we're running for real. So you're gonna take some else, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, put your fucking chip in there, dude. Your chip. Your fucking whatever you want. Tell me, what are we doing all day? Put your fucking chip in there.
Yeah.
I'll sit back and fucking cherry pick
No.
the shit.
Yeah.
No.
I think on my own I'd be way too lazy.
True. You do need. They are. What
I
are
would
the,
be completely useless and self-indulgent, and just probably a professional esports gamer.
Dude, my dad told me years ago, he's like, dude, I'd be dead if I wasn't married to your mom. He's like, I was literally, and a doctor told him he had 10 years to live. like 25 years ago. And it was just because all it was he was eating so many pretzels. He gave himself type 2 diabetes. He was just like, no, I just stopped eating pretzels. It was fine. And that's all my mom. My mom's like on him all the time with sugar. He's like, I'd be dead. He can't govern.
Oh,
sugar
literally, yeah.
He's like, I literally can't govern my sugar intake and like everything else.
I feel that way about a number of things in my life.
Yo, that's why guys like that never believe in like people actually being sick and shit, because they could change their life by stopping eating the one thing. they eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was always very against. On the construction site, it was high. A lot of dudes like my fucking what, and he was like, I never do that shit, dude. That's gay. Will like, I'll tell you guys if I'm fucking. I got gripes, but he's like, I never talk about my gripes publicly.
Yeah.
Nah.
I do. I will. But no, he's like, those guys, whenever dudes would complain on construction sites, be like, yeah, and I fucking told her, he's like, there's the most pussy whips dudes. When the dudes are telling victory stories over their wives, he's like, dude, I guarantee that guy's completely pussy whipped. I'd be in the truck just like 12, like, yeah, sweet. No idea what he's talking about. I'd be like, I don't know. Could I have $5 to go to the Valentine's Day dance? Yeah, he would drop like the wildest shit on me when I was younger. When I was really young, he was like, one day everyone's going to get weird. You're going to slowly just feel like everyone gets weirder and weirder in your life. And you're going to stop knowing them. And I was like, okay, kind of want to go to the movies with my friends. I'll never forget that. He said that to me when I was younger, and I was like, okay, that's what's up.
Does that
How old
pop
were you?
up every now and again?
I was like, I was 10. I think he's right.
Yeah, he's right.
He's totally right. Yeah, I was like 10. So my parents were like 23, 22 when they had my first brother. So they were like relatively young.
That's me.
Yeah, they got to roll into their 30s and be like, dude, early 20s with kids is unimaginable for me. If you would give me kids, I mean, maybe
I needed it. I needed it so bad.
So, dude, brother,
I had a ravaged like campground bloodbath of a family behind me and no prospects whatsoever. So I was like devoid of love and motivation. If I didn't start a family at that age, I'd be dead. I'd be a fucking idiot. Just a jellyfish.
yeah, it might
in
be the
life.
best thing you can possibly do in your early 20s.
For me
man.
specifically.
I think it is for everybody. Dude, that's the exact time in life you need the hardest self-reflection. And now everyone's just floating through their 20s with no self-reflection. And then obviously everyone's turning 30.
I think, are people are people self-reflecting now just because of like how much they're pointing cameras at themselves for like social media?
Like,
Do you
hey guys? You think they're hey guys?
Just by seeing your own face so much, you might go like, who's that guy? Or do you think people are just like,
I did a little
you
hey
just
guys.
hey-gowing?
Hey guys. Something I've been thinking about. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it continues to freak me out. The level of like my level of analysis on situations now was lacking so hard before. So like whatever. Now I'm like, no, there's actually very serious consequences to the things I do.
Yeah, right? It's like there's no way I'm still alive now. Like, how the fuck was I making decisions like that back then?
Dude, it was completely ad hoc. It's hard. It's fucking bizarre.
It was all scientific method for me.
True.
It was just throwing myself at things, seeing what happened. Like, all right, I guess that was fucked up.
Dude, this is the thing that bugs me out the most when you have a kid and you're like, man, this is nice. Like, oh, this is love. And you're like, didn't care about my ex-girlfriends that much, I guess. Turns out I didn't love those guys.
That's fine. They didn't love you either.
It's true. Oh, maybe.
No,
I
they
think girls,
probably did.
No.
girls kind of do.
I think they love every single one of them. Every time they say I love you, I think they mean it.
I really think they really do, dude. I think that's the tragedy. I think girls really love their high school boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I think still do. I think what happens is it's like a vampire. It's just your first boyfriend. It's your
Yeah,
first love.
we have
forever.
to, like, men have
You
to
have to
learn
fake
what
it,
love
though.
is.
I'm kidding.
Like, women only know what love is.
True. I think you're right about that. I think
Yeah.
they do. And then if you have
No boys allowed.
no, I mean, I think they're trying to get the boys in the love
they-
club.
they-
We're like, shut
yeah.
up.
No, I think they want to control the love space.
Do you want to have a threesome?
They go, man, why don't you control the business world? We'll control the love world.
Yeah, I mean, that's all they think
It's a
about.
nice world. Yeah,
glad
who
they
the fuck
keep it
else would
nice.
think? Who would put a cinnamon candle anywhere? It's a love world.
That's love world.
You walk in, you go, my, that's exciting. I wonder who took the
Yeah.
time to do
Yeah.
that. I wouldn't think about doing that in 10 million years.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Love world is nice.
I walked into a clean bathroom and I went, love world. About to take a shit in Mole World.
There's just a picture somewhere. It's nice. I already lived anywhere. There was nothing ever anywhere. I didn't put any decoration up. Nothing on the wall.
Yeah.
Just Russian soldier.
That's Russian.
I always first shit the clean bathroom. It's kind of my thing.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I'm anytime, anywhere.
First at the buffet.
Yeah, I mean, it's like everybody else is kind of dancing around it. It's like,
Really?
come on, man. You don't want to take the first shit on this clean bowl?
Nah, man. It's right.
Everybody's dancing around outside the bathroom door. Once you go in, everyone's like,
Oh, no, you
finally,
first.
now I can go. Yeah.
No, you first.
Yeah.
Papa. I mean, shitting in a clean bathroom is fantastic. I've gained some alligator skin around like other people's bodily fluids though. Like if I didn't go, we were at the stand, I had to take a shit in the stand. There was just piss everywhere, and I just like mopped it up like no problem. Who cares, dude? I used to be like, I don't want to touch piss. I'm like, fucking who cares, dude? Just mopping up. It's just
You sat on you wiped it with a dry paper towel and then you sat on it.
and the floor. The floor was fucking covered in piss. I wiped some of the piss off the floor. Wiped the piss off the toilet
I
seat.
wrung it out over my mouth. I asked the guy that came in if he had any piss. I
Mopped it up.
you know.
I've gotten a lot better, but I've also gotten very good about if I'm pissing all over a seat. I used to truly not give a fuck.
Yeah,
Now I'm
there's a
That's my
time
Zen
in every
garden.
boy's life where he pisses just indiscriminately and goes all over the bathroom, all over the toilet paper. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
That's boy world.
But the problem is I was doing that obviously with my penis in bathrooms. That was my life trajectory as well. I was just like,
Yeah, your public bathroom behavior it's a barometer of your life.
Dude, that's funny because I was very precise with my piss.
really?
Yeah.
Were you
Sid be
scoping?
stretching outside the bathroom before he goes in.
Yeah, dude.
you
I would like
scoping bubble
I
content?
sneak up on the bathroom.
Were you scoping bubble content? Being like, why didn't I get full bubbles on this one?
I mean,
What is that from? Why do you get full
I
bubbles?
wasn't checking my froth.
You weren't checking the froth?
Nah,
That's
no.
from a perfect pour.
I was always pumping. I filled the toilet with bubbles.
Yeah.
Still to this day. And then the only thing left to do once you fill it is just start cutting through them. Then if you have any leftover stream, then you can start separating. Just break apart the amoeba. Today's episode is educational. Danny, why do we have piss bubbles?
If your bladder is full, your urine may hit the toilet at a faster speed than normal, causing the water to stir and create bubbles.
Dude, it's like little
about
mini
velocity.
explosions.
It's about velocity. I thought it was like potassium levels or something.
You ever push it out to piss harder? Do you ever piss louder? Like,
Dude, if you were in the water, you would hear tiny little explosions. It's like that little, what's that shrimp that like hits his, makes his claw move
Pistol
so
shrimp.
fast? That
You say you live near creeks, dude. You tell me.
yeah, it's
this is an
pistol
ocean.
shrimp.
This is an
I
ocean
know.
shrimp. This is an ocean shrimp.
There's
Stop teasing.
a part two of this, dehydration. If you haven't had much water to drink and are dehydrated, your urine will be more concentrated. When your urine is concentrated, it may foam or bubble.
Ooh, I was pretty hydrated. I'm on pretty hydrated.
Wait, so there's just piss inside of us.
You're
that we-
pissing.
we're
It's
just
actually more of a
watering-
piss reduction.
We're just watering down our piss by drinking.
Yeah. It's like
What's our
Like a
piss?
piss bouillon.
What's our piss? At what point do the foods? I guess does only water become piss, or does food become piss too, or does food only become poop?
The moisture content's got to be separated, right?
So our body separates the moisture from the fucking water from air or water from
What
earth.
if now? What regulates how moist your poop is?
Your water
Because
intake,
it's not
though, dude.
completely dry.
It's your water
I'm
intake.
saying, but how does your body know when enough is enough, and then put that water in the piss instead of?
My body forgot to take the water out 2 days ago, dude. I fucking-
You think our body's stirring and adding and stirring and adding?
It's getting the moisture content because dude, imagine if your butthole went cinnamon challenge on poop. It would be a nightmare.
Does
Yeah.
water go down one pipe in our throat, and does food go down another pipe? Look that up. I don't know how the body works. I should figure this out before I tackle.
Cut this
quantum
all
poop.
out. No, seriously.
No way, this is
no,
great.
cut this all.
What?
Although I think, according to the analytics, this is the prime time. This is prime time stuff right now. We're on our A game. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how any of that stuff works. Do you ever get like super pumped though when you're like peeing into the toilet and you're like, the water flowed through me, now it's hitting the toilet, Now it's going to the ocean. I'm like, damn, this is fucking nuts.
Yeah, I have a skylight in my bathroom. I look up with my mouth open to the sky. I say, I'm a perfect conduit from cloud to ocean right now. Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, I like that. Big fan of peeing and getting into that. Just like, I'm really just you're in a turnpike bathroom stop or a rest stop, and you're just me and a bunch of strangers all had to stop driving and just shoot water out of our penises. And get back in the car and just be like, ignoring that completely. That fucks me up. Dude, I told you. I figured out we're animals, and it fucking ruined me. Destroyed me. I'm just in a bathroom looking around, like everyone thinks I'm trying to have gay sex. I'm like, no, dude, I'm like, you guys believe this? You guys just believe this? I'm next to the guy that pooped and tapping his foot, like, dude, how crazy is this? We gotta poop. Dude,
it's a small little community that you have something in common with too. You guys all showed up from your like different lives all together at this one point to just let it out.
You can fart, just let out a hard fart.
They're your people. You guys are, man.
Your squad. That's your star chart.
Yeah.
Are we all Sages right now? What's going on here, guys?
Yeah, there should be a salute for that. We should be able to acknowledge each other as a squad when we're all in a rest stop.
The motorcycle guys, they go 2 fingers down. So what would piss guys do?
Flash a bird.
One bird out of the side of your pants.
I mean, dude, pushing the nudity to the limits in a bathroom would be so nice. I'm just like pulling your dick out prematurely.
I was thinking disrobe as soon as you get inside the door.
I'd be like, what? Locker room status?
Just put your shoes back on.
You're towel whipping fat trucker.
I mean, have you ever, at home, do you ever drop the landing gear? When you pull your dick out, you just drop your balls and dick out while you're walking to the bathroom. Have you ever done that? That's what I'm talking about. Just getting into the male bathroom, your dick's out the entire time. I catch myself doing it at my house, and I'm like, dude, why? I'm pushing to the limits right now. Yeah. I'm like on the steps on the way up, like my dick's out. I'm like, whoa, hold on, dude. What are we doing here?
I do it all the time at home, and if I get drunk, there's like a good chance that I'm doing it while opening the bathroom door. Like at bars, anything.
Oh,
that's crazy. Oh yeah, you gotta watch that. Start pointing at him like, oh, he's on autopilot, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I was cracking up the other day. I was trying to get Ansley to also laugh with me about how funny it would be if she like did a rat tail at me while I was naked and hit the tip of my dick and it exploded.
What a kinkster, dude. What a kinkster. Yeah. It was like fucking around.
What if like it wouldn't be like funny if you snapped a towel on my penis head? Just like as a joke.
Bro, if you want some water play, dude, speak up, man. If you want some water play,
you're right,
out the saran wrap, man.
What a classic gag that would be with your old lady.
Yo, seriously, what if you kicked me in the nuts right now? That'd be so funny.
Yeah. You know, it'd be like super hilarious. Have you ever heard of a milking table?
He pulled a ball gag out of his mouth. That would be hilarious. I was gonna be turning down the volume on your vibrating panty. I can't hear you. You're vibrating me at 10. Wait, hold on. What if you kicked me in the nuts while I was pissing? Would it be fucking hilarious? What if you found that out though? That like they're like, yo, just would you be that mad if your parents had like peed on each other in public for money? Or I guess on the internet more so.
Now?
Yeah, like what? It's like, yeah, if your kids, you're like, what'd your dad do? Like, I used to like pee on my mom on the webcam.
Yeah, if my dad was standing on like the deck of his above ground pool pissing on my stepmom, I guess that'd be pretty weird. I guess that'd be pretty fucked up to come across, man.
You could just be like, that's their job. If they're making like a serious side hustle.
I mean, yeah, it's no different than like the white linen beach matching outfit picture.
I mean, it depends on what my
might
lifestyle.
as well be pissing on each other's faces.
Yeah, what is my lifestyle like because of this job? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if it's the
do I
same
have a
exact
nice
life
Christmas?
that I had.
Imagine if they're just telling you this and you're like, yeah, it's no big deal. And you turn away from the TV and you hear this noise. Like, what the fuck, man? Dude,
Oh man, yeah, they're promoting it on Facebook and shit. You're like, Jesus Christ, Dad, stop! What, bud?
Come on, buddy. Come on, pal. You go to work with your dad day. Finally, you're like, it's like, all right, position your mother.
Hey, bud, you mind taking a look at my laptop? I'm having a hard time uploading my piss pictures. Bud, you mind help me?
Hey, you take a picture of that dirt on the dining room table. Thanks, bud.
He's looking down from his Rite Aid $2 glasses. I just can't.
Hey, bud. But you hold your mother up, her thighs are burning from squatting over me.
You mind? Yeah, my dad calls him Sparky.
Sparky. That's such a sick move.
He's the best ever.
Yeah, I used to work for a guy called everyone Mo. What's up, Mo? Mo's nice. Sparky's really good. Obviously, Hoss calls everyone
I might
Hoss.
steal that. I'm stealing Sparky. Sorry if
It's yours. It's yours for the taking.
Yeah.
That's a complete.
It's an
That's a
inheritance.
complete
That's
inheritance.
the only thing he's leaving me.
That's a complete inheritance.
Broke old bitch.
My my dad's top shit is calling people creeps, but it's not like a nickname. He'd be like, "That guy's a fucking creep." He loves that. He loves telling stories about times he was right. That's his number one
that's
thing.
all my dad talks about.
He's like, this guy fucking. I told him, I said, you got to pour. If you're gonna pour, you got to pour asphalt down there.
Yep.
You got to put concrete before you put the asphalt. Other trucks are gonna sink. And he's like, he tells stories nonstop about like, I went back there, I saw the tire track. I said, hey buddy, you fucking asshole,
Dude, that's my Uncle Scott. Every story's about how he turned around and told a guy.
What's your whole?
I'm not kidding, Timmy. I turned around and told a guy everything.
That's remote viewer behavior. Yeah, my dad calls people knuckleheads.
Yeah.
And he ain't about them knuckleheads.
Yeah, no, not at all, bro. Not at all.
Say it like that.
They ruin everything.
But in construction, your whole life, you're just guessing at problems all day because you had little to no education. You're like, do you think that building will stand up if we take one of these things out? And you're like, yeah, I think it'll be all right. And if you're right, it's like life or death. You're looking at stuff and you go, you didn't
turn
pay
around and told a
attention.
guy, I'll take that out right now.
Dude, I was in a building one time where they cut. It was like a 6-story apartment building that they had to cut a ton of the foundational, I guess, columns out or whatever. Not the footers are the ones that lay on the ground. Yeah, there was the columns that come up as support. They had to cut a ton of those out so they could re-pour them as bigger because they were adding like 4 or 5 more floors to it. So we were all in a basement where it was like all these things jacked up, and I remember I was there with my dad. And I'm like, are you sure this fucking building? Like, he's like, I don't know. An engineer looked at it. Yeah, I mean, if it falls, we'll all die. But like, he's like, I guess I don't.
It was just like one floor on top of the other, just like
It was they
Yeah,
cut
got
out.
burger time by a building.
they removed all the load bearing columns out of the building.
I was just down there with him. Like, wait, what did they just do? He's like, yeah, they had to cut them out so that way. And I was like, how do you know they sure they got their math right? He's like, I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
that's a wedding cake.
They figured it out. Imagine that being your fucking job, dude. Of figuring out that math.
That's Ansley's job. That was
Terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
And have
Right
to
now?
like that she has to submit that math to somebody and be like, yeah, this is gonna keep everybody alive.
And then that's what the stamp is. If everyone dies, they like, well, who stamped this? And they go, hey, man.
We lost all
Yeah.
our lemmings in this building collapse.
Well, do you know that there's been bridges that have collapsed from, I think I talked about this before, from residence alone.
From resonance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I've
wind
watched
making,
YouTube videos about
yeah,
this.
the wind will make a sound. So if you,
And then it's like
yeah,
Yeah.
like the wind's making a sound that resonates something with like the structure of how the building is resonates with that exact frequency of the wind, and the whole thing starts going like if you hit one tuning fork, it'll like in the key of A, and then you hold another one in the key of A. The one in the key of A will also tune from the vibrations of the other one, and that happens to bridges sometimes where they resonate with some weird noise going around in the environment,
Yeah.
and they just go and collapse.
That's awesome.
So now you have to build in resonance.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, man.
Yeah, dude, can't we just have a fucking bridge? A simple drawbridge. Back in the good old days, when you tie 2 ropes against a cliff. It's like, I don't know. Fucking, I hope.
Yeah, short bridge, little bridges are good though. You don't gotta worry too much about little bridges.
True, yeah, you
Just
fall,
pop them up.
Fall into you fall 5 feet down
Yeah.
into a fucking creek. Well, boys, so we did it again.
I can't
The
believe it.
Patreon.
We had another fun time.
It was a great time.
We're at 12 minutes? Oh, shit. All right. We still got 48 minutes.
That hour flew.
Was that also an hour for real?
Yeah, we're done, dude. Time flies.
My
When you're learning about
God.
quantum computing, guys, it's
If
all
we
about
had
the one-
honestly, if we had more time, I'd say let's just fucking ride it out. But these fucking lives we're leading.
Yeah. I gotta get back, and I got a whole sick house.
I have a art show for my daughter. It's her big night.
I gotta go see what's good with that fee for pussy, dude. You guys are right. I should totally
Yeah.
express my needs.
Got it. And you got to tell her exactly what you need. Like,
Yeah.
I need to know what this type of pussy feels like. Like, it's going to be rare. We have to experience these rare delicacies.
Yeah, but I'm definitely.
genitals.
I definitely gonna have to preface this off. Like, how was your day?
Hit her up with some articles about how semen makes you better from the cold.
Been there, done that. Been there. Already put that token in the fucking
Chicken
thing, dude.
goop. All right,
Yep.
we're out of here.
You guys roll.